So, in addition to small sample sizes among comparatively small numbers of practicing music therapists, and that's comparing to other allied health professions or similar allied health professions, um, and in addition to serving a huge breadth of diagnoses and populations and needs, we have another problem, and that is funding. Typically, much of our research is coming only from academia. Our university professors are spearheading research, and graduate students are collecting data. And while this is an important part of our research growth, it's funded in part by universities and grants, there are still limitations to using this model only of research. Access to patient samples may be dependent upon whether or not the university is affiliated with or in close proximity to any kind of hospital or medical facility. Data collection may be limited to a semester, term, or degree matriculation. Lack of patient samples often leads to surveys, which, while sometimes needed, is not typically as well received as gold standard randomized controlled designs. And the gold standard randomized controlled designs are limited to certain specialty populations within university-affiliated hospitals. I could go on, but I have a point that I'd rather get to sooner than later. And at some point last year, it dawned on me that my little practice in Atlanta, Georgia, probably had a significantly larger client base than most of the research articles I've read on music therapy in the last 10 years. But how could I afford to pay my employees to do literature reviews, take data, write research, and crunch stats? I mean, for one, we're a for-profit company, which makes it almost impossible to find a grant. For two, any private practitioner will tell you that we're doing well to break even or make a small profit on the business of treating patients. And a full caseload leaves no time to do research, especially if we aren't getting paid to do it. And three, access to literature can be difficult and costly if not in the academic community. But what if? What if we could ethically share our data with those that do have resources to write and publish? What if we could contribute to our body of research by doing nothing more than our everyday jobs? What if all it took was some strong collaborations between private practices and researchers to launch us into this gold standard mode? Music therapy private practices are growing at a rapid pace. And music therapy business owners make up 25% of our workforce, and that is per the 2015 member survey and workforce analysis. My team of 10 music therapists, licensed and board certified music therapists, serve over 200 individual clients. We serve over 500 clients within group settings, and we're taking data and tracking goals and objectives every day. So why not share that information with a researcher who can use it? Lori and I have been brainstorming, and I ask you to do the same. How can we collaborate as practitioners and researchers? How can we use private practices as a vehicle for research partnerships across the country? How can we use our association and our committees to communicate real-world applications of music therapy into our body of research? How can we communicate to the American Music Therapy Association the importance and need for promotion and support of these partnerships? How can we effectively communicate financial, reimbursement, and job descriptive data in order to set benchmarks for new music therapy programs and program expansion across the country while respecting the privacy and legal rights of individual business owners and practices? I could talk all day about the importance of being a member of AMTA. The benefits are many, but the importance of getting involved in your association trumps all. You can be the catalyst for important growth in our field, and an association is only as strong and as united as its members.